Hi, my name is Xavier. I'm currently a student at Sierra College enrolled in public speaking. Today I will be doing a special occasion speech as a tribute to the music icon Michael Jackson. Due to the student or class policy, here's my ID card for the speech. Going around the room, we have my cousin Evan, we have my auntie Christina, we have her boyfriend Tito, and then also my mother Christine, my brother Chris, and then obviously behind the camera is my father. So as well, happy Thanksgiving at first. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to you guys as well. I wanted to bring this speech to pretty much pay tribute to a musical icon, one that we all know, and he's famous for some things, he's infamous for other things, but obviously his career is a major reason to the impact that he had on the music culture today. I'm here to talk about Michael Jackson. He obviously started off very, very young. He started off with the Jackson 5. He was born in Gary, Indiana. His father, Joe Jackson, saw talent in him and his 4 other brothers. So they decided to form the group Jackson 5. They went on to do multiple talent shows around Gary, Indiana, and other cities around there as well. And they would get first place at all of them. And all of a sudden, Joe Jackson was thought like, okay, this is something this is going to take him far. We got something great here. So as the talent shows went on, more and more record labels started to see how talented this group of kids were. So Motown, being the biggest music label out there, saw the Jackson 5 and they decided, hey, we're gonna sign your group of kids. And obviously to parents, they're gonna be like, yeah, sure, yeah, bring them on. So then they would go on and become child stars. They released multiple albums, obviously very loved, known for their songs like ABC, I Want You Back. Obviously the song about Ben, which is about Michael's pet rat and things of that nature. But obviously over time, throughout the success, due to age, Michael would want to pursue a solo career. And with that solo career, it kind of started off slow. Off the Wall wasn't not majorly acclaimed album, but it was the start to something great. I still think, me personally, Off the Wall is better than Thriller, myself. But it's very disco-y, and obviously at that time, disco was about to, die out at that time. So then Michael formed a partnership with Quincy Jones, obviously, and then he released probably the biggest album in the 80s, arguably. There's probably some other ones out there, but Thriller came out in the 80s, and it just took the world by storm. He had music videos that were pretty much movies. The music videos would be 12 to 15 minutes long and be shown all across the country. He would go on to Motown 25, and then he would perform Billie Jean for the first time in front of everybody and did the first ever moonwalk. And according to obviously my parents and things of that sort, is that pretty much that moonwalk was on TV every single day because they had no idea how he did it. So that would then lay the foundation for all of his success to come. Here we are 20 years after the fact. Thriller is still the most sold album in music history. There has not been one album yet that I can think of, or that I pretty much did research on, was that Thriller is still the #1 most sold album in history, which is absolutely incredible because we're obviously 20 years past that point. But Thriller would set the foundation for many, many music artists in today's generation. Artists like Bruno Mars, Usher, Chris Brown, Neo, so many different people have credited their success due to Michael Jackson being what he was. Another crazy statistic that I found was that MTV, which obviously now it's more drama-related TV and things of that nature, but when they were music, it was predominantly white and metal music. That's the demographic they went to. Michael Jackson was the first African American to ever be shown on MTV. Wow. Thriller and Beat It were like the 2 videos, or actually no, Billie Jean was the first ever music video that Michael Jackson was aired on MTV, and that's the first time an African American was on there. Then soon after him, Prince would come on and then go on MTV. So MTV couldn't even resist Michael's success because he was just too big. You had to put, your biggest stars on MTV, so they went up against their company ethics and decided, hey, we need to put this guy on our network. So his legacy and his career throughout the entire, from the 80s to now, obviously he's passed away, rest in peace. But his music still continues to live on, and he'll live through on with my kids and then grandkids after that. He's very predominant in my family. I always tell everybody that I was raised on gangster rap and Michael Jackson. But his legacy is definitely remembered. He's a big reason of how I am up here as a performer, since I used to dance in high school and things of that sort. But he's an inspiration to many, and I hope he continues to stay that way even through all the media drama that's been happening as of lately. It can't overshadow the fact that he was, in fact, greatness. Thank you.